Hello everyone and welcome back to Sacred Saturdays, a weekly video series where I come in and talk about self-care tips that I use myself. So, the climate is heavy right now. I feel like this has been a theme for a really long time, but politically we are in a very heavy climate, obviously, and also astrologically we are in an extremely dense and heavy climate. We have many planets that are stationed retrograde at this current time. Mercury also has joined the retrograde forward march, or backwards march rather, and that is actually in Cancer. And we are also in the thick of eclipse season. Tomorrow is the second eclipse of 3 eclipses, which will finally end around July 5th, depending on where you live. So the energy, it's dense, and generally within eclipses and within retrogrades, what we really want to do is stop and reflect and really look at ourselves and see what it is that we need to do in order to grow, in order to be better human beings. And usually these are very come to Jesus moments. And generally with eclipses, these moments are meant to have stasis and to be still and allow the energy to just kind of absorb everything for us. However, we are in a time of history in which our inaction is going to be more harmful and problematic. And so in order to make this the perfect recipe, in order to take what is going on astrologically and make it matter down here on Earth, what we really want to do at this time is to, yes, sit and reflect. Impulsivity is not your friend in this moment. However, what you do with your reflections and what you do with your assessments should lead to action steps in the future. All of the political movements that are happening today, namely the Black Lives Matter movement, need action and are not going to just disappear overnight. Racism will not disappear overnight. This is something that we need to tangibly work on and work on action steps within. So whether you take it as this entire political movement, whether you take it as personal steps that you need to take for yourself, whether you take it within your home, or all of the above, what you really need to do with your reflections and the epiphanies that you may have during this astrological time is take them seriously and then mold a specific plan under review under the retrogrades. That would be the best way to utilize both energies for good and to really take accountability for how you're showing up, what you really want your life to look like, what you really want your values and your mission to look like, what you want your entire community to look like. Again, these assessments are really great, but what are assessments and what are revisiting and what are reflections if we're not doing anything with them? So just remember that as we're going through a very tumultuous summer, a very pivotal time in history, that your actions count. So yes, while impulsivity is not going to greatly serve you in this moment, taking action that you have actually combed over and looked over is going to be the best for everyone involved. That's all for me today, guys. Happy Saturday, and I will see you soon.